Welcome students, welcome to all again. Today we are going to upload next video. As you all are going that we have started chapter 5th, that is arithmetic progression. So I have already uploaded exercise 5.1 means the chapter exercise 5.1 videos and concepts I have already uploaded. Now next today we are going to yesterday what we did what is an AP and how can we find the nth term or general term. So as you know that like chapter is AP arithmetic progression, as you know that AN or we can denote it TN also. This is general term or nth term. I told you AN minus 1 D. So it is also known as general term. General term or nth term. So both we can say, where A is the first term of an AP and D is the common difference of an AP. Yesterday we have already in first video I have already discussed all these things, right? So now next further what we do, the sum of the nth term of an AP, right? So one thing also I want to tell you, first I will solve some questions based on this, then we will start the sum of the nth term series, right? So now question is find the 10th term of an AP. Like question find 10th term, right? And AP is, what is an AP? That is 2, 7, 12 up to so we have to find the 10th term, right? So as you know that nth term is equal to this, so now we have n is 10, so we have to find A is 2 and what is D? D means 7 minus 2, that is 5. So 10th term means A10. So what would be A plus 9D? Yesterday I have already discussed all these things, why it is 9D, right? So what is 10th term? That is 2 plus 9 into 5. That means 2 plus 45, that means 47. In this way we can find the 10th, we can find the nth term of any, we can find 10th, 20th, 30th, any term we can find in such way by using this nth term formula. Now question is again, this is the that we have to find the nth term from starting, from beginning. Like if any question would be there, find the 10th term from end of the series. Like same question I'll do, right? Find the term 10th term from the end of the, this is 10th term from beginning, this is 10th term from beginning, right? If suppose you have to find the 10th term from ending, so for that obviously we have to find the number of terms, that how many terms are there, then we can find the, right? So like I'm going to tell you. Now nth term of the series from ending means we have the series, we have to find the nth term from end of the series, right? From back side of the series. So the simple formula is there, how you can do it, that is nth term nth term from the end of the series, that is L plus n minus 1 into minus of D. This is the basic formula, right? Otherwise you can also write A plus m minus n D. This is also, you can use this formula or you can use this formula to find the nth term from the end of the series, right? So from the end of the series, let me use both of the formulas. Suppose I have a series like a previous series, we can do 7 up to so on, right? This is the series, we have to find the nth term of the series, and the last term is 97, right? This is the series. Now we have to find the 10th term from the end of the series. So for that, first off we have to know that how many numbers are there, how many numbers are in this series. So for that we know that general term, right? An is equal to what we have, an last term is, an means last term, right? So last term we have 97, right? Now we use nth term formula, general formula, that is a plus n minus 1 d is equal to 97. So what is a? A is 2, n we have to find, number of terms we have to find, and d is, you know, that is 2, that is 97. So by using this you can find the 2n minus 2 is equal to 97. So 2 can be cancelled. So it means so I think 97 would not be the last term because n is not here. So you can 95 we can say, by instead of 90 you can write 95, right? Because it n is a natural number, so we need natural term. So here also it is not the term of this. It is not the term of this. So we let's take this example from this. Let me take one example from the book, because there is not that. Okay, we have. I use another because there is a problem. This is the different one. Let's use the another, because I am going to tell you the nth term from the last series. So I have series that is 10, 7, 4 up to so on, that is minus 62. So we have to find the nth term. We have to find the which term? We have to find the 11th term. 11th term from ending. We have to find the 11th term from the ending of the series, right? So both things we can find. 11th term from ending, as well as you can find 11th term from beginning. Beginning, as you know, a plus n formula you can use, nth term general formula. By using that formula you can find out. So write this term. So I already told you these two formulas are there. Now we have n this. L means last term. We have L, but we have to find the n. N we don't have. How many number of terms are there? So by using general term, A is 10 and D is 7 minus 10 means minus 3. So an is equal to A plus n minus 1 D. So number of terms first we have to find, right? So that an means last term, that is what is minus 62 is equal to 10 plus n minus 1 D is minus 3. So we have minus 62 is equal to 10 minus 3n plus 3. So it means minus 62 is equal to 13 minus 3n. So we have 3n is equal to 62 plus 13. So what we have? 3n is equal to 75. So what is n? N we have 75 by 3 means 25. So now we have n is equal to 25. So number of terms we have 25. Now we have to find the 11th term from the ending. So you know these two formulas are there. You can use either this, you can use either this. Now what is m here? M is, we know 25. M is 25, right? Because it is am we can write. M is 25 number of terms and n is 11. Here m is 25 number of terms and n is 11. Otherwise you can use this formula. So I'll use both the formula to find the 11th term from ending. So let's see. A11 from ending. So we use this L. L is minus 62 plus 25 minus 1 and D. Now we have D. What is we have D? D is minus 3. Here minus D. So minus minus means plus. So D would be plus 3. So what it would be? Minus 62 plus 24 into 3. So it is minus 62 plus. So what is 10? Right? So in this way you can find out the last term, 11th term from the ending. Right? So we can take more examples here. Sorry, here n is 11. Sorry, n is 11, not 24, because we have to find the 11th term. So n is 11. So here is 33 means 30. 10, so 30, so it would be 30 minus 32. So 11th term from end of the series is minus 32. Either you can use this term. Here m is 25 and n is 11. By using this also you can find. But if you are using this formula, you have to take it here negative of d. This thing you have to, otherwise you can use this. If I'll use this, or I'll use the second method, right? A11 means I have A means A plus m minus n into d. What is A? 10. What is m? 25. N is 11. D is minus 3. You can use here also. Okay? Right? So 10, 25 minus 11, what is? 14 plus 14 into minus 3. So means 10 minus 42 to minus 32. By using these are two formulas. By using these two formulas, you can find the nth term from the end of the series. Is that clear? Right? So either you can use, but whenever you have to use this term, you have to take the negative of the d. Otherwise you can use this. Is that yeah, number of terms m is there, right? So here we no need to take the number of terms. Here if we are using this formula, we don't need to take a number of terms. So we have to just 11th term. Last term you should know. If you know last term, then you can use. And if you don't know last term, you have to find the number of terms, then you can use. Take another example. We can take also one more example to solve it. So let's take. So now you know how to find the nth term from the beginning of the series and nth term from the ending of the series. So these types of sum would be there in your exercise. You can solve those exercises. Now next concept is, next we take one more 2 and 3 more examples so that you can understand the questions very well. Okay, now question, which term of AP, question is which term of an AP, what is an AP? Of an AP 21, 18, 15, 21, 18, 15 and so on is minus 81. Now question, what is question? Ki which term of an AB is this? So we have to find n, means which term of AP is this? So we have to find here n. So what we have? This is the last term. We can say that the minus 81 is the last term. So we have L is equal to minus 81. Right? So L means last term means A plus n minus 1d minus 81. Now A is 21 and what is D? D 18 minus 21 means minus 3 minus 81. Now by using this you can find the n. Right? You can solve it now yourself. It's not difficult. You can easily you can solve. 21 minus 3n plus 3 is equal to minus 81. So it is 24 minus 3n is equal to minus 81. So we have 3n is equal to 81 plus 24. So what we have, 3n is equal to, it's 5, 105. So what is n? 105 over 3 means, so n is 35. So question was which term of an AP is this? Right? So means minus 81 is the 35th term of this AP. Means clear? 35th term of an AP is minus 81. So take one more example. Okay, take one more example. All examples are from NCERT. So after that you can solve the questions easy. Right? So next question is determine AP whose third term is 5th and seventh term is 9, right? We have given third term of an AP and seventh term of an AP, and we have to find the series. We have to find the AP. So how we will do? Now we have third term. Third term means A plus 2D. As I already told, how can we find the series? I already told you in my previous video. Means if this is the third term, means A plus 2D. If it is a fourth term, means A plus 3D. So now again seventh term means A plus 6D, that is 9. Now we can, what we can do? We can subtract both and we will find the value of D, right? So subtract, when we subtract, we have to change the sign. So A and A are cancelled. So this is minus 4. D is equal to minus 4. So what we received, D is 1. Now we have D is 1. Put value of D in, and in any one equation you can either in this, in any one of the above equations you can put the value of D, so you can find the value of A. So what is A plus 2 into 1 is equal to 5. So it means A plus 2 is equal to 5. Means what is A? A is equal to 5 minus 2 means 3. Now we have A and we have D, right? So we can find the series. So what is series? AP series means A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D up to so, right? Now we have A what is 3, 3 plus 1, 3 plus 2, 3 plus 3 up to so, right? So what is the series? 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our AP series, right? We had given only the third and seventh term we have given. So now we have to find the value of A and D from these two conditions, and we put value of A and D in this because this is an AP series. So we get our AP series. So this kind of question also would be in the exercise you can solve. Right. So next term, next question. We have next question, and question is check whether 301 is term of the series of an AP, is term of an AP, which is an AP, that is 5, 11, 17, 23 up to so. Question is whether 301 is the term of the series or not. So by using nth term, general term, we can find out if, because you know that n is the natural number. Whenever we use nth term, like nth term A plus n minus 1 D, where n is natural number. So you have to keep it in mind, n is natural number, right? If n is natural number, if now we will find n, if n would be natural number, so it means this term would be a term of this series, otherwise it would not be. Now use this. So nth term we have to find, we have last term, because we have to check 301 is the term of the series or not. So obviously we have, this is the nth term, last term we have given, that is 301, A is 5 and D is 11 minus 5 means 6. So we have 301, 5 plus 6 and minus 6, right? So 301 is equal to minus 1 plus 6 and, so it means 6 and we have 301 plus 1 means 302. So n is equal to 302 by 6. 3 2s are 6, 1 5 1, right? Now n is equal to 151 by 3, which does not belong to natural number, right? This is not possible because n मेरे पास क्या आ गया 151 by 3, and this is not possible because n should be natural number. So what result? So 301 is not term of 5, 11, 17, 23. So 301 इसकी जो term नहीं है because n is not a natural number. Is that clear? So now next, these were some questions. Next, which I am going to tell you the sum of the series. Next we are going to start sum of the, it was year 5.2 exercise. In NCERT book 5.2 exercise, such kind of questions are there. Now you have to solve the questions, right? And if any problem would be there, you can drop any message in my channel, so I can see, then I can solve those questions on the board also, right? So now next concept is there, that is sum of the series. Now till now what we did, we have find a number of terms of the series, whether the term of the series or not, and nth term from the beginning, and we have done already nth term from the ending also, right? So now next, sum of the series. Next concept is how to find the sum of the series, right? So for example, like I have a series 1 plus 4 plus 7 plus 10. Suppose this, we can easily judge the sum, we can easily find the sum, right? So what sum is there? So we can check, that is 5 plus 7, 12, 12 plus that is 20. Easily we can add the numbers. But if number of terms are more, or we can say some number of terms are hidden or we not, so then we can find the, how can we find the sum? So formula Sn. So we can use the formula to find the sum. Sn is equal to n by 2, where n are number of terms, right? N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. And if or n by 2, if last term is given, sorry, if last term is given, if last term is given, then we can use this formula, right? If last term is given, L means last term of the series is given, so we can use this formula. If last term is not given, so we can, generally we use this formula. And if last term is given, then also we can use this formula. So in this way we can find the sum of the series. So now we do some questions, so this formula could be clear more. So let's see, take some examples from your book, so we can use. Okay, my question is sum of first 22 terms. Sum of first 22 terms of the series. Which series is there? 8, 3, minus 2, 8, 3, minus 2 up to so on, right? We have given a series, we have given an AP arithmetic progression, we have given, we have to find the sum of first 22 terms. Now we have only 3 terms, but we have to find the sum of 22 terms. So first we have to find A. A is 8, and what is D? D means 3 minus 8 means minus 5. And what is N? N we have given 22. And we have to find the sum. As I already told you, sum of the formula. Now we have not given here nth term, means last term is not given here. So we can use 2a plus n minus 1d. This formula we can use. So instead of n we can put 22, because we and we have given that is 22. So 22 by 2, 2 into a means 8 plus n means 22, 22 minus 1 into d means minus 5, right? So we can cancel it, it is 11, 16 plus 21 into minus 5, right? So what we have, 11, 16 minus 105. So we have 11 into minus 89. So after multiplying it, we get minus 979. This is the sum of the series. This now sum would be in negative, obviously, because after this all terms would be negative. Only 2 terms in this series are positive, others all terms would be negative. So that is why our sum is also in negative form, right? So in this way we can find the sum of the series. Now take one more example. take one more example. So that is we have given sum of the 14 series. We have given S14 means sum of first 14 numbers of the AP. We have given 1050 and also we have given first term. First term means A. First term means A also we have given, that is 10. We have to find A20 means we have to find the 20th term, right? Now here we have given sum and we have given A. So first off we have, because if we have to find the 20th term, what we require, that is D. So we will find D by using the formula of sum of the series. Now let's see. S14 formula means 14 by 2, right? N by 2, 2 into A means 10 plus 14 minus 1 into D. D we don't have. We have to find the D, right? So D, what is this? This we have given. What we have given? 1050. So it we can cancel. It is 7. Here 20, right? So it could be 13D. Now we can divide 7 here. So 20 plus 13D. So what we would be? That would be 7 ones are 7. 7 150, right? So is equal to 20 plus 13D. So 20 can be minus here. 20 is equal to 13D. So what is there? 13D is equal to 130. So it means D is equal to 10. D is equal to 10. When we divide 13 with 130, so we get D is equal to 10. Now we have to find the 20th term, right? Now A20. A20 means A plus 19D. So what is A is 10. D is also 10. So 10 plus 190 means 200. So 20th term is 200. So we can find it by using this. Right? So let's come to the next question. Come to next question. Next question only we will do one or two question more. So in this way your chapter would be completed. Fully chapter would be completed. So next question, we have to find n. What we have given? We have given sum of the series. 24 plus 12. 24 plus 21 plus 18 up to so on plus 4 is equal to 78. Right? We have to find the n. And we have to find number of terms. How many terms are there? Because we have given the series and we have given sum also. We have to find how many terms are there. Right? So obviously what we have, A is 24 and D is obviously 21 minus 24 means minus 3. And S, n is 78. Right? So by using some formula we can find out n. So it is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d is equal to 78. So we have to find n. 2a means 24, 48. N minus 1 d means minus 3. So it is 78. Right? 2 can be in that side. So n 48 minus 3n plus 3 is equal to, right? So what is it? 48 plus 3, 51 minus 3n is equal to 156. It could be quadratic equation, right? So it is 51n minus 3n square is equal to 156. So we can use it could be 3n square minus 51n plus 156 is equal to 0. So we can common 3 is common in 3, so we can take it common. We have n square minus 17n plus 52. So it becomes quadratic equation. Now we can solve it and we will find the value of n. So by already you know how to make factors, right? N square minus 17n plus 52. So 13 and 4 are factors because 13 4s are 52 and 13 4 17 also. N square minus 13n minus 4n plus 52 equal to 0. So we have n minus 4 and n minus 13 equal to 0. So we have two values of n, 4 or 13, and both are natural numbers. So number of terms could be 4 also, number of terms could be n is 30, right? So means 4 term sum is also 48 and 13 term sum would also be 78. So both numbers are possible. Is that clear? So this is our one more last question, right? So last question is there. So after that you can solve your exercises. So only last question, I am doing last question of this chapter. So in this the chapter is also finished. So we have completed 5 chapters of 10, right? So next chapter 6 chapter is there. Next videos will be uploaded soon of 6 chapter, but first you do 5 chapters. Sum of first 24 terms. We have to find the sum. We have to find the sum of first 24 terms, right? So but we have given term are given in differently. We have given an. We have given an is equal to 3 plus 2n. We have to find the 24 term sum. So first we have to find out the series. So how can we define first term? A1, 3 plus 2 into 1 means 5. A2, 3 plus 2 into 2 means 7. A3, 3 plus 2 into 3, 9. So A24, because we have to find the sum of 24 terms. So A24, 3 plus 2 into 24 means 51. So we have the AP. What AP is n? That is 5, 7, 9 and 51. So we have to find the sum. So as you know, last term we have given, right? So you can use the formula A plus L. Number of terms we have given, n is given 24, no need to find n also. So we can as 24 we can use A plus L, right? N by D. This formula we can use. So find out the sum. S24 is equal to n is 24 by 2 and A is first term is that is 5 and L last term is 51, right? So these are 12. So we have 12 into 56. Multiply these, you will get the answer, right? 672. 672 is the answer. If we have given last term, then we can use the simple formula A plus L. If L is not given, last term is not given, then you can use the another formula to find the sum of the series. This was the last video of 5th chapter, right? Now you can solve the sums, find out the if any query will be there. So whenever lockdown will be open, then we can do, because offline some queries are there. Obviously you can not ask now. So whenever lockdown will be opened, then queries will be solved. But try to watch the videos again and again if any question is not clear. So you can put message also on my channel whenever you watch the video. Like it, share it, and next soon we will meet again by taking next video. Thanks.